Welcome to another GMB Allotment vlog. I'm standing here in the greenhouse. Just finished putting in a water and irrigation system. So yeah, let me walk you through the changes in the greenhouse. So I've now got the greenhouse cleared out, so I've got a blank canvas, all the cells cleared. The bay down there, I think I'm going to grow some kind of veg, lettuce, radishes, leaf, that sort of thing. This bed's been finished with the spent cocoa coir from the cannabis growers that we picked up through the council. All these halos are put in, and all the spent compost from last year's tomatoes that were in these halos have just spread about over the top of the bed. So what I need to do now is to give the roof of the greenhouse a good clean. It's important to get a good light source when you're growing, and if your glass is dirty, you're not going to do very well. Outside the greenhouse here, where I normally have my summer bedding, I had all different coloured alyssum in here last year. I'm going to weed all this, take this out, get that ready for planting. And yeah, that's the outside of the roof. As you can see, a lot of debris on there and needs quite a good clean. So I'm going to get the old jet wash out, get a good clean. Say hello to the chickens, you can see them very well in there. And 2 ducks. And this black one here is called Rodney, and every time you go in, he wants to jump on your leg. There's a typical male duck. So yeah, I'm going to get on and have a good clean up for this greenhouse, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Greenhouse is completely cleared out now. I've got all the grow pods in place, all the seed trays up, and I've just been and washed out all the propagators. A couple of parcels in here. I've got a water hose lock splitter, and I've also got a watering irrigation kit that I'm going to set up, and I'm going to show you how I do that. The cucumbers and tomatoes I'm going to grow up string this year. I normally use cane, but I see a lot of people using string these days, so I put this along here, which I'm going to suspend the string from down to the veggie pods, and I probably need to put some more hooks along the back for the back ones though. This one really here is only going to support the front row. I do have some more of these I can take out and use. Just hope the bolts don't snap off, otherwise that's just new bolts in. Just going to reset the temperature on here. That's currently 16 degrees in the greenhouse, and it's 9 degrees outside. This is one of the Amazon parcels I've unboxed, and it's this 4-way hose lock splitter. I need to split the mains part because this is a communal garden at home. That, you know, they use it, the neighbours, for the chickens and that. So I'm going to split the one water supply 4 ways. 2 of them are going to be going to myself. One's going to be going to the irrigation, one to a general hose pipe, and the other 2, one of them will be used by one of our neighbours to do their chickens, and then the other one is a spare. Just looking at Amazon's ingenious packaging here, I know it's been discussed many times before on many different channels about how much they use. All this does go into my recycle bin, cardboard, everything. It's all decompostable, but a little tiny item like that in a big box like this, I really do think Amazon cut down their packaging. They could just put that in a small brown wrapped bag with a label on the front or something. But there you go. This is the Amazon other parcels irrigation system. You've got the pipes there, drip feeders, sprinklers, everything in there, everything that you need. So I should show that being set up, ready for when we're planting. So yeah, that's the new irrigation system for the greenhouse. So this watering system, we got this thick pipe here, this thin pipe, which is going to be for the sprinklers and the jets, and you've got some anchors to anchor the pipe into the ground. You've got these splitters, so the thick pipe will come into here, and then you can take two pipes down from it. One will probably be an overhead sprinkler and the other one will be a drip feeder directly into the plant halos. And then you've got a selection of tap adjustments. One we're going to be using, I'm going to take that off the end of the hose lock, screw that on, and then bring the pipe into the greenhouse using that there. You've got some cable ties, PTFE tape, and you've got a two-way splitter to go from the tap if need be. That's to work that, see how we're going to use it. So we're going to lay this out and plan it out, and then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do. So I'm going to use this suggested pattern that I printed off of Amazon. There's still 3 ways, and this hopefully gets even water distribution. But where I've got the 12 veggie pods down there, that's where I'm going to be here. I'm going to be using the drippers into each of the veggie pods. So I'm going to have one hose into each of the back one hose into each of the front one, and then running along the top you can see I've put this cane in here. I'm going to put another one up at the top along there, and then I'm going to have the fine spray coming from there, which is these atomising nozzle as indicated there. You can have some sprinklers on there and they're all adjustable. I'm just going to see how it goes. Yes, I know, you noisy cockerel. Yes, I'm going to get on and make a start with that. The idea I'm putting the atomizer ones at the top is that ideally you don't want to get the plants wet because the sun then bakes the leaves. But I'm going to be watering sort of 7-8 PM in the evening, and I'm going to be having a timer attached to the hose. So having the fine mist spray along the top in the evening just helps the humidity in here, cools it down, and shouldn't do any damage to the plants. With the drip feeders going straight into the veggie pods, they'll just slowly fill these up, and then that will drain away into the cocoa core behind. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to plant anything in between. I might put the pepper plants or chili plants in between. Just have to see how it goes. I'm going to make a modification to this door. Currently got it in the running rail, and add a bark path that runs all the way down the side here. The problem I have is, one, I'm losing some of the height from the top to the bottom. 2, the rail keeps getting clogged up and I have to clean it out. And 3, because of Ben's height, keeps banging his head. So I'm going to take out this frame here, disconnect all of this. I'm going to put some hinges on this side here, and then hinges on here, and have this opening and closing in this space here. I've got a rivet gun, got hinges. I'm going to tinker around, see what I can do, and I'll come back and show you what I've done afterwards. But that's the next little project. It's been a busy couple of days, but I'm pleased to now show you the changes. So this door was a sliding door, and we made a few changes. We have dropped the depth of the bark down Took out the slide mechanism completely. We put some slabs down. We have got another cover to get in down there, but we've now got an open and closing door, which I just riveted some hinges on. Made this little locking mechanism on the outside just to keep it shut. Watering, we've got a pipe coming out from the tap here, runs along into this splitter here. Irrigation system then goes in, and this is what I've done. I've suspended it from string all the way along here, as you can see, as I walk along the length of the border. That's kind of an overview of it. So we've got drifters running into all the backs in every one. We run out of drifters, so we've had to cut a couple of sprinklers on these front ones, and then because I needed to complete the circuit for the water pressure, I put these additional sprinklers in the middle here, because I don't know whether we might plant something in between, so the sprinkler will just help watering those plants that are not planted in the halos. So I'll turn it on now and just show it working. You can just about see it make its way around the system. And they're all filling up nicely. These front ones I haven't got turned on yet, so I don't know how well they're going to do. But yeah, so that's the watering system all done. We're now in a position to start sowing seeds. We've got all our empty propagators and everything set up, and then we've got our potting bench out the back. So yeah, that's our new watering system. So just a quick video. I hope you like what we've done. Please drop us a comment. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. You can see our social media links at the end. And we look forward to seeing you in another G&B vlog soon. Have a good weekend.